Thank you.
First of all, the visiting team and upper state champion, Hillcrest High School. 0, Courtney Newton. Number 5, Renee Swoop. Number 6, Catherine Cogdell. Number 7, Christina Elwanger. Number 8, Maddie Fox. Number 10, Allison Whitson. Number 14,
But still, that's
Callie
good
Irvin.
record. Always been good.
Number 23,
They've always
Michaela
been
Mangle.
a dominating team.
And now for your starters. Number 2, Sydney Mosley. Number 4, Kia Cheatham. Number 11, Courtney Chalky. Number 12, Caitlin Amick. Number 15, Erin Arrington. Number 20, Maddie Palmer. Number 32, Alex Morona. Assistant coaches are Tina Metcalf, Mindy Sally, Sherry Ferguson, and Michael Serralta.
from Lexington, South Carolina. This is White Knoll High School, and your site for the 2012 Class 4A State Volleyball Championship as the Hillcrest Rams take on the Aiken Hornets, a rematch from 2011 when Hillcrest topped Aiken for the title. Hello, everybody. I am Birch Anthony, joined by Cindy Ramarge Esposito, who is the head coach here at White Knoll High School, and this should be an outstanding match for the 4A state title, a rematch from a year ago. Aiken won the title 2 years ago, Hillcrest last year. It was a 5-set thriller last year. Could we see the same here in 2012?
Yes, I think so. I mean, both these teams are stellar teams, and they both come from a line of history of good programs. And both teams have a great six that are going to be out on the floor, and they're going to all give it every last thing that they have. This is the state championship. There is no time to be making errors. So if you're making errors, then the other team's going to probably take advantage of that.
A heavy schedule of games in 2012 for Hillcrest, a 53-5 record. Aiken on the other side, 29-9. This is the third consecutive trip for Melinda Young and Aiken Hornets to the state championship.
Ball was hit long, and Aiken trying to call a touch on that, but no touch. It was hit long.
That was Natasha Dix, and she will bring the thunder. She was a tad long on that one, so Hillcrest has the early lead here, 1-0. Outside touch and denied by Hillcrest.
Nice block.
Sydney Mosley over there, number 2. She's a senior for the Rams. Hillcrest on our left. They are in black, the libero in red. On our right, that's Aiken in the green and white.
Hey, Hillcrest stepping ahead with a 3-point lead here in the beginning. Aiken's not able to return that first ball. They have to settle down now. Hillcrest is ready to go.
Put into play by Hillcrest. Set middle for Aiken.
Manitobo gets blocked by Hillcrest there, number 4, Kia Cheatham. Is it Kia or Kaya? Am I saying that correctly?
We'll go with Kaya. Kaya Cheatham.
Kaya Cheatham, all right.
Number 4 for the Hillcrest Rams out of the upstate of South Carolina.
Manitobo there. She goes with the second attack that she had. She gets a kill on that one.
So a point for the Hornets, 4-1, and that sends Rachel Joyce, the 5'10 junior, to the line for the serve. The libero for Aiken, she is in gold. That is Taylor Mabry, 5'2 sophomore. A little spark plug she is. Outside for Hillcrest, there is Mabry. Now outside Aiken with the heat is Anatobo. And Anatobo is a good story. She just has recovered from knee surgery that she got back in May.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, in the state championship a year ago, she played on a bum leg.
Yeah, and she ended up tearing her ACL in club season and sat out most of her volleyball season. She has just made it back, actually, for playoffs.
Just inside for Aiken.
Number 2, Sydney Mosley.
She is a strong outside force for the Hillcrest Rams. 5-2 is your score, Hillcrest leading Aiken. Class 4A state title, a rematch from a year ago, and one of the most exciting volleyball matches I have ever witnessed. That was a lot of fun in 2011. Mabry pops it up for Aiken.
Number 10, Emily Telon from the back row tried to, I'm sorry, not number 10, number 11. Mary Kate West tried to hit the ball over in the back row, and it just hit into the net.
Serving for Hillcrest. Maybe that was Caitlin Amick.
Nice block, number 4. Kaya Cheatham.
And actually, on that serve for Hillcrest, that was not Caitlin Amick. That is the 7th grader.
Oh, yes.
Allison Witten.
I have heard a lot about her. I've heard that she is going to be a phenomenal setter. I've watched her in the warm-ups, and she did look really good. She had some nice hands, and to be a 7th grader on varsity playing in the state championship.
For a 4A team.
Yes. That's pretty impressive. That's not done very often.
I was 12
Actually,
years
I don't
old when
think
I
ever.
was in the 7th grade. So you've got a
Yes.
12-year-old out
Yes.
there.
Running a team.
Yeah, running a team.
Yes.
The defending 4A state champions.
Yes. That's pretty impressive. Obviously, she is a phenomenal little player.
So Lynn Avant, the head coach for Hillcrest for the past 22 years, rating the middle school programs to find Allison Whitten.
Whoops. The buzzer went off, so they're going to call a replay on that. Oh, but the buzzer went off for a reason. The scorekeeper is saying there's something wrong. I'm not sure for who.
I think maybe the officials want to check the rotation, possibly. We've seen this before today here in the state championships. Saw that in the 2A title, I believe. Or actually, it was the 3A contest.
Yes, with Pickens. Yes, that's right.
Our 1A state championship started us off. St. Joseph's out of Greenville winning back-to-back state titles today as they knocked off Branchville. Then in the 2A state championship, the national record set by Bishop England, winning their 23rd state championship, their 13th in a row. And then the 3A contest, North Myrtle Beach, their first ever trip to the state championship, and they win the title, knocking off Pickens.
Okay, obviously nothing occurred from that, so they're going to just call a replay.
The 7th grader, Allison Whitten, at the line, serving for Hillcrest. Hillcrest leads 7-2.
Nice jump serve.
This is going to be a free ball here for Hillcrest. Let's see what they'll do. They'll set it to the middle. Nice little dink.
Yeah, nice tip. Hillcrest with a nice little tip, throwing Aiken on the ground, trying to go after that ball.
It's Kaya Cheatham. A soft touch for Hillcrest. And here's Whitten again. Little jump serve. Here's Aiken on the corner. Middle.
Nice
Denied.
block by Aiken. Oh, nice save by Hillcrest.
Excellent action by the Rams.
Oh,
They cannot keep that one alive.
Number 10 for Aiken, the setter, Emily Telon, she just tipped it back over, and Hillcrest was already on their toes because they had an amazing save just the point before, or the play before. So Aiken took advantage of that and threw them off.
Serving for Aiken, Anatovo, and she gets the point. 8-4 now. Rams leading the Hornets. Anatovo serving for Aiken. Going
Nice
for Cheatham.
save by the outside hitter coming in.
Just inside.
Good spot by Aiken. They just picked a spot and put it right there. So that was a great spot by them.
8-5 now. Aiken making a little run here with Anatovo on serve. Oh, she gets the left serve. So Tovo sneaks it across.
She has a nice top spin on her jump serve. Makes it hard to return.
Set for Cheatham. Now Cheatham again, and she has it stuffed back by Tyler Smith.
Yeah, Tyler Smith playing really well up at the front line right now with her blocks.
1 point advantage now. Aiken has really trimmed this lead. Anatovo, an ace. We're tied.
Okay, now Aiken made a couple errors in the beginning of the game, and it allowed Hillcrest to step ahead. And then now they have come back. They've stopped making their errors, and they are fighting back right now.
Tovo. Good work at the net by Aiken. Outside swing. Point for Hillcrest. Point for Kelly Yergin.
Yes, a sophomore.
A lot of young blood on that Hillcrest roster.
They do. I believe they've got 4 seniors, which they do have a lot of seniors out there right now, but they've also got some young players on that returning state championship players.
There's Natasha Dix for Aiken. Dix trying to keep it alive.
Try, yeah. So Cheatham will be back to serve. Now she had a good front row, but then now she's back to serve.
So a point for Aiken on the service error by Cheatham and Hillcrest, and the libero goes out for Aiken now. Hillcrest long again, too strong from Sydney Mosley's right hand. And Aiken and Tyler Smith on service. We're tied at 10. Little stack action, nice dig out there, and Natasha Dix too strong.
Yes, that was a great up by the setter, Emily Telon. But Natasha Dix, she was kind of off and just swung a little bit too far.
Mosley puts it into play for Hillcrest. Near court, Aiken gets it. It's Courtney Law, 5'7" junior. We're tied again, 11-11. Deep serve. Corner for Hillcrest. Count it. Laying down the law is Maddie Palmer.
Maddie Palmer, junior, 6 foot. Hit the ball on the outside of some authority there. She definitely had some power behind that ball. Service here.
That's Kaylin Amick, the sophomore, number 12. So now we'll see Natasha Dix. She's the Aiken superstar. Good return by the libero.
Aiken with a nice dig.
Now a chance here for Aiken. Nothing doing. No passes. Right back over. Dix pops it up.
Anna Tobo with just a nice little pass over. Oh, they call 4 hits. That was a great attempt from Hillcrest. That was a nice little just tap over by Anna Tobo.
13-12. Aiken leading. A set near court. That's going to be off a Hillcrest Ram. Point to Aiken. They have a 2-point lead now, 14-12. Now, Hillcrest has played in this gym before, Coach Esposito, last year when they knocked off Aiken. Aiken has played in this gym a lot. They are in the same region with your team, the White Knoll Timberwolves.
Yep.
Does that make any advantage for Aiken at all?
You know, it could very well, because they are used to being in this gym and they know the court obviously a little bit better. And obviously they're closer than Hillcrest as well, so that you can see they have a huge fan base that they brought with them. So it could very well give them some advantage.
Hillcrest bringing a lot of fans as well from the upper state of South Carolina. But I think the student body numbers, you have to go with Aiken on this one. Natasha Dix on the serve. Outside hitter for Hillcrest, puts it over. It's Tovo, but kept alive by Hillcrest and Sydney Mosley. Outside, sneaking it through is Alex Mariana, the senior.
That was a nice aggressive attack. She's came down super excited after that attack, and that's what you want to be. You want to be fired up.
Courtney Trocki puts it in. She's the libero for Hillcrest. Outside, and Nice break there for Maddie Palmer and Hillcrest, and we're tied again, 14-14. Seesaw battle.
Yeah, and that was a smart play by Hillcrest. I don't know if they meant to do that or not, but Anna Tovo, she had the surgery on her left knee, and they put the ball on her left knee, and she couldn't quite go down to that side to go get that ball as easily as she probably could have done last year.
Point for Hillcrest, so Traki is still serving. Puts it over to Tovo, now near court. Tovo pops it up. Good chance here for Hillcrest to run a set play.
And Cheatham with a quick attack.
Oh, nice work at the net by Aiken.
Yes, Hillcrest is doing a great job at covering their Aiken's blocks, though. Out. It's been a little long. Natasha let that go, and that was a good play on her part because that was a little long.
I tell you, Sydney Mosley is a great player too. Number 2 for Hillcrest.
Yes, she is.
She made a huge difference in that state championship win a year ago. I remember how strong she was for Hillcrest last year. That's a big hit there for Maddie Palmer.
They have a powerful team. Hillcrest, both of these teams have powerful hitters on their team. Natasha Dix, Player of the Year this past year for our region, and Sydney Mosley there. I mean, a bunch of aggressive players on both teams.
Cheatham, soft over the net. Aiken near court with Tovo, too strong, out of bounds. Point Hillcrest, and they have the lead now by a couple. It is 17-15. Maddie Palmer. Nice work for Aiken. Natasha Dix cannot find the right swing, and a 3-point lead now for the Hillcrest Rams.
Nice serve.
Unforced error there for Hillcrest. Pass got away, and it's 18-16, and going back is Rachel Joyce to the line for Aiken, 5'10" junior. Fake to Cheatham, Mosley.
Oh, nice block by Tyler Smith on the Aiken. Did they recover from it? Hillcrest recovers. The ball is hit wide by Anna Tovo. Oh, what exactly? I didn't even see what they just called. I missed something. That happened super fast. I guess the ball was it in?
18-17. Hillcrest leading now, so the point was awarded to Aiken. Cheatham, good adjustment. Mosley working in the net. Too strong for Manitoba. Just trying to twist that one over. It's a 19-17 affair now with Hillcrest leading. We'll see a corner jump serve coming up here.
Who's that 7th grader?
Oh no, that's just a pass in. Yeah, so Allison Witten, the 7th grader. Back to serve. She serves a good ball.
Yes, she does.
Dix. Now Mosley.
Sydney Mosley. She is a quick attack on the ball. And Hillcrest is running with 2 setters. They've got 2 setters that they're playing on the back line, so they're running a 6-2 is what they call it in volleyball, where they have 2 setters running on the back line, so they have 3 hitters on the front line at all times. They don't usually your setter is a little bit shorter, so keeping her off the front line is probably key for Hillcrest. They've got a strong right side blocker against Natasha and Anna Tovo, the 2 outside hitters for Aiken.
Allison Witten, she gets the ace and the point for Hillcrest. Tovo gingerly over. 21-18 now. Hillcrest with the lead, but Aiken will be serving.
And And now this is where they ran some points off with Anna serving and then Tasha Nadix and Tyler Smith in the front line together. This is where they ran some points last time, so this is where they need to do it. This is their strong rotation. Unfortunately, she serves a little deep.
Tovo just a little amped up right now, I think. She's been a little too long on some of her shots, and they're on that serve. She is a feisty, aggressive player.
Hits another one long. So Aiken just needs to settle down a little bit right now. They're feeling a little stressed with each other, I'm sure, because they made a couple errors, but Hillcrest is definitely taking the lead on this.
23-18, Hillcrest with Cheatham serving. There she is, Natasha Dix.
Showing her presence on the court. She is a phenomenal player had 550 kills on a season. Player of the Year for our region and All-State and All-Region player, and many, many awards behind her.
She's had more kills this season than some teams combined.
Yes, she really has.
Aiken keeps it up.
Anatovo, yeah.
There's Dix, sends it backcourt, handled by Maddie Palmer. They set for Dix. She gets it in there.
Natasha is hitting the tape right now, and that's really causing the ball to bounce a little bit, and it's getting over Hillcrest's hands and bouncing into the right spot. So that was the second time I've seen that happen with her, and she hit the tape, and that, you know what, though it worked for her. I mean, she got the kill.
23-20, Hillcrest leading. Outside, and that is a point for Aiken.
Then to let it go.
That gets Lynn Avant off the bench for Hillcrest. She's been with the Rams for 22 years, accumulating 628 wins. Another point for Aiken. They've put together a nice string here. It's 23-22, Hillcrest, and Avant wants a timeout.
Yeah, and the Hillcrest coach is probably a little frustrated with her team right now. You know, you're ahead in those points, but, you know, we said it earlier in the 3A game, you can't, when you're playing the best of the best, you have to play your best all the way around. You can't allow them to have a couple of points, because then they're going to take advantage of that. And Aiken has come back into this match and made it a 1-point game right now.
23-22, 1-point lead for Hillcrest. Aiken has put together a nice run. Tyler Smith at the line serving, the 5'11" senior. They've got Natasha Dix on that front line. You know they want to try to get it to her here on the near side. There she goes. Nice touch, handled
nice
well
by
Hillcrest, yes. Let's see if they'll set to Dix. Yes, power.
She puts some heat on the ball, so you have to be in place when you are defending her. I know that because I coached against her, so I know I know she puts some heat on the ball, and I've told my girls, you got to get underneath that ball. You got to get under it quick, because she does hit it fast.
We're tied, 23-23. Mosley answers.
Nice play. She came around from the right side and hit a back row attack. Didn't even see her coming. That was a nice right side attack. Now they're in game point right here.
Other side, Natasha Dix missed it. And that's it, game point. It is taken by Hillcrest. They get the first one, 25-23.
And Sydney Mosley for Hillcrest. Phenomenal player. Serving that last point and doing a great job on her swings in the front line.
So, set number one goes to Hillcrest. The Rams take it, 25-23. We'll switch sides of the court. Aiken will be on our left and Hillcrest on our right. This is the Class 4A State Championships from Lexington, South Carolina on the South Carolina High School League Network. Ready for set number 2. Aiken will be on service. It's Rachel Joyce, the 5'10 junior. She sends it across. Near side, Mosley. Popped up by Mabry. Mosley keeps it alive for Hillcrest. Cheatham in the middle.
Yes, Cheatham with a nice little attack there. She had put a nice place, put it right in the middle back corner on the right side, and that made it hard for Aiken to return.
So 1-0 as we're just underway here in the second for Hillcrest. Now the 7th grader, Allison Witten, will be serving. Here's Witten setting it for Jurgen.
Tyler Smith. She puts up a big block. She definitely has gotten a lot of blocks on this season and puts a good hand on the ball.
Anna Tovo now.
Natasha showing some power there.
Wow, Natasha Dix. Very strong. She's on that left side now, and that's the power position over there on the far court. That's where Aiken wants to have Dix in this situation. Let's see if they'll set her. Yes, Dix.
Yes, right off the block's hands for Hillcrest. She hit it right off the top of their hands, and it went out. So that gives a point to Aiken.
Aiken leads 3-1. Anatogo again. Service error, 3-2. That's a point for Hillcrest. Now, Hillcrest has their outstanding outside hitter, Sydney Mosley, right in the position on that front line where they want her. Dix has to send it over. Nice set by the 7th grader. Perfectly placed ball for Callie Yearden.
7th grade setter. It's just unheard of in the 4A state championship.
Dix puts it deep. Cheatham.
Nice. Oh, there you go. Nice
rescued.
Hillcrest.
That's too long from the swing of Tyler Smith, and another point for Hillcrest. Now they have the lead 4-3. Cheatham sends it too far. 4-4 now. We're tied again. Here in the second. Hillcrest winners of the first. You set it for Mosley. Count it.
Nice attack from Mosley. You know, I noticed this, Birch, that they left Sydney Mosley. They left her on the right side. They probably told her to stay to be able to block Natasha, and that was probably a very smart move by Lynn. And now Sydney is back in the back row now.
Mosley cannot catch that one. Strong hit from Aiken. They'll win that point. And again, we're tied 5-5. You know, last year, Aiken won the first set. And then Hillcrest came storming back. We went to 5 sets. Hillcrest won. So, there's still a lot of volleyball left.
No, that's right. Anything can happen.
I just don't see this one going 3 sets and out. I really don't.
No, I definitely don't see that either. I mean, I think both these teams, I mean, they are both very strong teams, and they're both gonna fight for it. Each one of them are gonna fight for it. Number 32, Alexa Morona, steps back in for Hillcrest on the outside.
Deep serve, and that one got away from her, from Kaylin Amick. So it is 7-6 now. Aiken with the 1-point advantage.
Natasha back to serve. She has a nice jump serve. Nice little floater right there.
Dix in the back. Now Tovo. The Hillcrest is there to answer. They set Dix in the back row.
That was Alex Mariona. Is that a correct pronunciation? She just placed the ball right where Aiken wasn't able to get to it, and then they kind of fell all over the ball. So Hillcrest with a nice point there, tying it up 7-7.
Traki, the libero, puts it over on the serve. Tovo goes across her body. Now Mabry over to Tovo. Good work for Hillcrest. Mosley.
Yes, Mosley out of the back row.
She's a very well-rounded player.
She really is. She plays all the way around, and she plays everywhere, and she does a great job.
Brings a lot of skill sets to the table for Lynn Avant.
Yeah, she's a well-rounded volleyball player, Sydney Mosley, with being able to play defense and offense. You know, a lot of times you have great offensive players who can't play defense, and a lot of times you got great defensive players who can't play offense. So, you know, when you can play both, that's a good, well-rounded player.
We are tied here at White Knoll High School, 8-8. Here's points for Cheatham. Another star for Hillcrest. Cheatham, one of those seniors.
And they have 4 seniors on their roster, but then a young team to follow up with it.
Aiken with Tyler Smith. Now Tovo, but Palmer's there. Look at Mosley.
Mosley's on the front row now. They have Cheatham and Mosley.
And Mosley's on that right side where she wants to be. Serving now is Rachel Joyce. 10-9. Hillcrest leads. Set it to Mosley.
Oh,
Didn't
just
hit
hit
the
a little
line.
long.
Too long. Rachel Joyce again. Set it for Cheatham.
Just hit a little wide. That was a nice decision by Cheatham to try to hit that right back corner, because that's a great spot for a middle to attack the ball to, but she just hit a little bit wide.
11-10 now. Aiken leads, with Joyce still on the line. That's a point again for the Hornets.
Alex Mariona on that right side. It just hit right off the tape and it bounced out. So, I mean, a lot of times we call the top of the net, we call that the tape, the white line across the net. So if you hit that tape, a lot of times that'll make the ball just go crazy.
Cheatham.
Nice recovery from Hillcrest, though.
Mabry for Aiken. They'll set it near side. Beautiful ball work.
Yep, Tyler Smith just put it in place. You know, we talked about that earlier, that sometimes hitting the ball as hard as you possibly can is not always the right answer. Sometimes just placing the ball will get you the right place.
Mosley.
Yep, Tyler Smith got the block on that as well.
Did they get Mosley for a double?
Yes, it hit her twice. Yes, that's correct.
Joyce. She's been on that serving line for quite a while. Hillcrest needs to break service. They're trailing by 4. Cheatham bumps it up. This is going to be a free ball here for Aiken. Let's see what they'll do. Outside. Count it. Tyler Smith. No, it's Tovo.
Yep, Anna Tovo got the kill on that. Right off of the Hillcrest block.
I was just about to say now is the perfect time for Lynn Avant to call a timeout.
Yeah.
Aiken leads at 15-10, and Rachel Joyce has just been on that serving line too long. And
yes, they need
I think
to break
Avant
that.
wants to, see if she can throw her off her rhythm.
Yes, absolutely, and that's usually what you do as a coach. You want to call that timeout at the right time to be able to throw the server off and hopefully break their concentration. And a lot of times it works, but a lot of times it doesn't.
See those Aiken fans across the way, the student body breaking out the body paint.
Yep, they are spirited.
So Rachel Joyce, let's see if the timeout affects her service at all. Clean serve, nice deep ball. Set to the back court. Natasha Dix picks it up for Aiken. Mosley, Mabry has it. Tovo
gets the kill. They went right past Hillcrest's hands. It just skidded right past him and went down on Hillcrest's side.
And Rachel Joyce picks up another point. It is 16-10 Aiken. We want Cheatham.
Nice.
Perfect.
That was a nice spot by Cheatham. She saw that opening.
And you were expecting a big swing from her.
Yes. She's had some great big swings, but she knew right then that she needed to do that. And she gets a kill in her stats automatically, whether it's a tip or it's a hard hit. But that was a perfect spot to get the point back for Hillcrest. Because that is where Hillcrest had an opening.
Here's Allison Witten, the young 7th grader, serving it up for Hillcrest. Tovo. Good work at the net by Hillcrest. And go to Mosley. Mabry can't handle it.
Mosley on the right side. At this point right now, they've moved her. It seems that they have a couple of outside hitters, and they move her to the right side. They're running a 6-2 with their 2 setters, so they are able to move their hitters in different positions. And right now, usually you're seeing Mosley on the outside, but now we're seeing her on the right side.
Tovo off the hands of Mosley, I believe he was going for the block, so that's a point for Aiken. They lead by 5, 17-12 here in the second set. Hillcrest took the first. And Tovo will serve. Popped up by Maddie Palmer in the back row for Hillcrest. Now over to Dix.
Oh, Natasha Dix putting it in the right spot. Just placing it. That set was a little wide, and she knew it. So she was off on her. She couldn't get to it by swinging hard, so she knew she had to place it, and she placed it in the right spot.
And you could tell she just saw in her periphery that area was open, and she just kind of adjusted her swing.
Yes, she did. Anatova with a great dig from Cheatham's hit.
Mosley, but it's popped up by Aiken. Now Mabry's going to have to send it over. They'll set Cheatham in the middle.
Cheatham.
Good work, Cheatham.
Yes. Nice tip by Cheatham.
18-13. Aiken leading, Hillcrest serving with Cheatham. They'll set Natasha Dix. Kept alive by Hillcrest.
Hillcrest defense is doing a good job against Tasha. Tasha Dix, who's got so many kills. Now
That was just miscommunication in the back.
Yeah, they didn't respond to that one as well.
19-13, 6-point Hornet lead.
And now Hillcrest won the first game, so now Aiken is ahead now in the second game. They looking to try to take that.
Natasha Dix popped up. And too low for Maddie Palmer.
Yeah, making a hitting error. So Aiken needs to run with that. And they have Tyler Smith back serving right now, so they can run with that.
20-13, 7-point Hornets lead. Mabry, they'll set Natasha Dix. Count it.
Tasha hits the ball so fast that when the block is up and they're on their way down, she's already hit the ball. So it's like their block is just not getting to the right place at the right time. And Tasha is definitely taking advantage of that because it's like they're falling back and it just kind of dribbles down their arms, into the court. But Tasha just is so fast. She's a state champion in track as well.
Yeah, she is a all-state triple jumper, so she shows her athleticism every time that she goes up. And there are some major colleges that are interested in Natasha, not only for volleyball, but for her services in track and field as well.
And I don't believe that she's made a decision yet as a senior, so she's going to have to make a decision sometime soon.
Aiken puts it in play. They lead 21-13. They'll set Natasha Dix on that side.
Showing her power.
Anatovo continues to serve. Hillcrest keeps it alive, sends it over. They'll set Natasha Dix.
Yep.
Oh!
Natasha is on fire now.
Natasha Dix, 550 kills coming in to this championship. And she has gotten herself in a groove. Let's see if Mosley can respond. She's a heavy hitter as well for Hillcrest. Middle action. Now Maddie Palmer. Here's Dix. Oh! Kept alive by Dix on the carry. Long rally here. Both teams won it.
Yep. They're both playing some great defense right now. Oh, the lift. The lift is called on the setter, number 10, Emily Tilon. That's hard to end that kind of rally. You're playing, back and forth, playing great defense, and then, you allow something like that simple to happen. But, Aiken is ahead right now. 14-23.
So they cannot set Mosley in the front. She'll have to make it work from the back. 23-14. Dix sends it to Mosley. High. Off the rafters. Nice work by Hillcrest to keep that ball alive. Oh, Natasha Dix lays down the hammer. Aiken was missing that in the first set. They were missing Natasha Dix on the outside. But boy, has she come alive here in the second. Mosley. Now they'll set Dix again. She'll lay off.
Yeah, she laid off right too. She just wrapped on the ball in the right moment. Instead of trying to wail on the ball, she put it in place.
So Aiken wins set number 2, 25-14 off the power of Natasha Dix. We're tied 1 apiece here for the Class 4A State Championship from Lexington, South Carolina, and White Knoll High School here on the South Carolina High School League Network. We're ready for the third set, best of 5 championship series. We're tied at 1 apiece. Hillcrest took set number 1, 25-23. And then Aiken winning the last set, 25-14. A rematch of the 2011 state championship, Hillcrest winning in 5 sets a year ago. And the Sleeping Lion came awake in the second as Natasha Dix really found her groove. Let's see if she can keep it going, though.
Yeah, she definitely has to keep it going, because otherwise, I mean, she is one of their strongest. I mean, she is the strongest hitter, I can say, for Aiken. I mean, she puts the ball down with a lot of times. Obviously, she had 550 kills coming into the season, coming into the state playoffs. So Aiken is going to have to continue putting the ball to her, and she's going to have to continue that.
Mosley, the heavy hitter for Hillcrest, she's played an outstanding championship as well. We'll see if Hillcrest will continue to rely on her. Yes!
And she reaches really nicely as an attacker. attacker on the outside. She reaches really high and just snaps her wrist and does a good job at hitting the ball high.
On the serve for Hillcrest, Maddie Palmer, and that's a service error. We're tied at 1 apiece here in the third. Cheatham, picked up by Rachel Joyce for Aiken. Now Cheatham sends it over to Mosley. Near court, right over Mosley's knee. That was power from Anna Tovo.
Yeah, nice. That was a great spot, too. She had a nice sharp angle on the attack.
And Tovo, who just had that knee medically repaired back in May, she is something to behold.
Yeah, she hasn't played all season, been watching her team do a great job, and then now she's stepped in the state playoffs and has been able to play. The doctor cleared her. And she's doing a good job, though, for her team, putting the ball down.
Cheatham, nice touch. 3-2.
Yeah, she was able to answer that and get that point back on their side for Hillcrest.
Look who's coming on to serve. This is her specialty. If you notice, this is when Lynn Avant brings her into this rotation.
Yep.
To serve, and then she is also a very capable setter. She's in the 7th grade.
Yes, that is absolutely amazing.
Cheatham.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, nice little spot. She just placed it right behind the blocker there, and Aiken wasn't able to recover from it.
And I tell you, Coach Esposito, I don't think there is a better finesse player right now than Cheatham.
Yeah, she is a strong middle hitter.
I mean, those little soft touches, and she really knows how to adjust her motion. Well, she can fake a player out easily. She'll attack like she's going to bring the heat, and then just lays up.
Yep. Yeah, and that's a smart middle. Smart middle, because a lot of middles just like to hit. And then when you know to lay off, that's smart. Now Hillcrest serves it long, so Anna Tovo goes back to serve for Aiken.
Tovo. Very rare that you see her do that.
Yeah, nope. Aiken now with a serving error, so Cheatham goes back to serve for Hillcrest.
Tovo with a very high percentage in the serving category. Now Cheatham. And Hillcrest cannot handle it. Nice work up front by Aiken and Emily Thielen. First time I've called Emily's name. She's the junior 5'10", 2-year starter for Melinda Young's Aiken Hornets. 5-5, we're tied. Mosley, nice touch.
Yeah, nice
so soft.
We've talked about that today. Sometimes you can just power on the ball, and that's great. But then sometimes if you just lay off, and Cheatham does that well, and Mosley just did that really well just now, just laid off, and it caused Aiken to get off their toes.
A lot of times, Coach, the power off the outside and in the middle, that's for the fans in the stands.
Yes.
That's what they like to see and hear.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
As you've said many times, a higher majority of your shots should be, softer finesse shots where you're just placing the ball strategically, finding your open lanes.
Maddie Palmer just had a kill a minute ago, and now Tasha, she hit the antenna. They called that ball out.
So 8-5. And Mosley serving. Dix sends it back court. Kept up by Chalky. Mosley,
nice
can she
save,
keep it
Mosley.
in?
Oh,
No.
No, went out. That was a great try, though. Great effort.
Eight to 6. Hillcrest leading Aiken here in the third set. Good dive from the back court for Aiken, and they'll win the point.
Tyler Smith coming into the middle back there and playing the ball up.
Emily Thielen on the serve. Good deep serve for Thielen. And wow, did Maddie Palmer tee off. Some substitutions now for Hillcrest is, I believe Alex Mariana is coming back on. Yes, she is. Mariana and Kaylin Amick.
And that's that 6-2 where they bring in another hitter and they separate, or they bring in the other setter. So they setter's always in the back court, and there's always 3 hitters on the front line.
Courtney Law is long on that shot, and it's 10 to 7. Hillcrest leading by 3 and serving.
And Aiken now, they run a 5-1 defense where they have one setter and she plays all the way around. So that means that when she's in the front row, then they don't have that third hitter unless she dumps the ball. She has to make somebody play if she doesn't do that. So that's a 5-1 defense, and Hillcrest is running a 6-2.
Popped up high. A set outside.
Yes.
Aiken misjudges, and point for Hillcrest. They lead by 5, 12-7. You've got to think Melinda Young wants a timeout. Yeah, she does. She takes it.
And Mariana did a good job. She, stepped back and gave herself a full approach and just swung real full into the ball. And it wasn't, a ton of power, but it was a full swing, and it went into the right spot against Aiken.
Aiken, the lower state champs, defeated Wando in 5 sets to advance to the state championship. Hillcrest knocking off Rock Hill, who was in the state championship 2 years ago. Hillcrest won in 3 sets. Hillcrest's biggest challenge was Dorman. That was a 4-set win for Hillcrest in the quarterfinals. (12 to 7). Hillcrest leading. Outside, too long for Mariana.
They're a little bit long. Tasha Dix will go back to serve for Aiken now, and Anna Tovo comes back in on the front row.
And that's not a bad sacrifice to make, to have Natasha serving and then Anatovo on the front row,
Yeah.
and you see why.
Yeah, absolutely.
12 to 9. Hillcrest leading. And how about Maddie Palmer? She has come up with some big hits.
Yeah, she has, and she's done really well now for Hillcrest and being really strong in all her positions, and they're playing with those 3 hitters on the front row, so she's able to play on the outside, play on the right side, any which position they need her at this time. But right now she's on the outside, and she's going to get her kills. And then Cheatham is back in as well.
So Courtney Trocchi, senior libero, will be serving. Too long. Point Aiken. 14-10 now is the score. Hillcrest. So Mabry will serve. They set Palmer. Count it.
Tasha, watch that. Hit the floor. I mean, she must have thought that ball was going out, because it it was kind of close to where she could have possibly gotten that ball up.
And a service error for Maddie Palmer. They'll set Mosley outside. Mabry is there. Near side, Tovo.
Yes. Anna Tovo showing her power now. She probably has not been able to play against Hillcrest yet because she didn't play early on in the season when they did play Hillcrest. And I'm not 100% sure on this, but I believe that Hillcrest took a match from Aiken early on in the season, and she wasn't playing. So I'm sure, this is new for Hillcrest as well as they adjust, knowing that Anna Tovo is in the lineup again.
We'll set Mosley again. She goes soft this time. Beautiful.
Yes, that was a smart play by Mosley. I like that. I like her. Sydney Mosley, she is like you said earlier, she is a well-rounded player. She's very smooth, and she places the ball. She's very smart.
Savvy.
Yes.
Yeah, before that point, she went with the heater. She was turned back by Natasha Dix. They set her again, and then she sees that space open, and she just puts it right there.
Right.
17-12.
Taking a lead now.
17-12. Lift, yeah.
And Aiken questioning that call, and that's a hard call to make. I mean, it's basically off of what the referee sees.
So Tyler Smith with the lift, and Hillcrest leading by 6 now, 18-12.
Yeah, and then a block for Cheatham.
Make it 19.
Great block.
19-12 and a timeout on the court, and the Hillcrest fans have just woken up.
Right now, Hillcrest has Mosley and Cheatham in the front row, so if they can stay with that.
We are in the third set, best of 5 for the 2012 state title. We're tied at 1 set apiece. Hillcrest won the first, Aiken the second, but Hillcrest leads here in the third, 19-12, and serving with the 7th grader. That's her specialty. Her name is Allison Witten. They work at middle. Back to Palmer. Now Palmer has it turned away by Anna Tovo. No, by Tyler Smith. Now Tovo will serve.
Aiken needed to get that point back. I mean, they are down right now, so they have to fight right back to be able to get some points back on the board. And Anna Tovo serves it long.
20-13. Hillcrest leading by 7.
And that's a good break for Hillcrest to be able to try to collect on these points that they're ahead. They just have to go 5 more.
Near side, Dix. Mosley. Sydney Mosley.
Hit the ball to Tovo. Tovo just looked at her hands, wondering what happened to her hands. She sometimes, as players, I guess you think your body's going to do something and it doesn't react the way you want it to. Tyler Smith. And a kill for Aiken.
A good shot by Tyler Smith, and now she'll drop back to serve. 21-14, Aiken trailing by 7. Mosley. Aiken somehow keeps it up there.
Mosley again. Oh, Aiken, they got called under the net. Well, and that great defensive play that they made, she went under the net a little too far. You can't go under the net if you have a whole piece of your body under the net, which, to be honest, I think it might have been her hand when she went to go dig that ball up, because that was a great dig by Mary Kate West. but she had went under the net.
Dix. Palmer.
Yes. Hillcrest. Maddie Palmer, the junior 6-foot middle, playing both outside and middle.
And effective.
Yes.
Here's Mosley. Nice serve by Mosley. Too long. 24-14. It is game point Hillcrest. Trying to take a one-set advantage.
Hillcrest fans on their feet, telling them one more point for Hillcrest.
Get it. She got it. Let's serve for Mosley. So the second set win for Hillcrest. They win the first. They win the third. They could take their second consecutive state championship back to the upstate if they win one more, but we'll switch sides of the court, and Aiken will have another opportunity.
That's right.
This is the Class 4A state championship here on the South Carolina High School League Network. Is that 25-13? Is that the final?
Is that 13 or 14? I thought maybe it was 14. You want me to ask someone?
No. Okay. I think it was 14.
Sorry, I keep coughing. It's catching me now.
Whoever's been on this side has won.
Yeah.
That's how it was last year.
And that happens all the time in volleyball. And they always want to go back. When it comes to the fifth game, teams will be fighting to try to get on that one side.
Aiken will be serving to start this fourth set. Aiken backs to the wall. They have to win this to force set number 5. Hillcrest can take the championship if they can get to 25 first here. And Aiken starts off on the right foot. They claim the first point.
Miscommunication between Cheatham and her setter there.
Aiken has Rachel Joyce serving. Mosley. Mabry pops it up. Now Tovo, too strong. Point Hillcrest, we're tied 1-1. Aiken is to our left in the green. Right side of the net is Hillcrest in the black. And serving. Looking for Cheatham, no Mosley. Nice touch, but Aiken is there with Anatovo. Or check that, Emily Thielen. Callie Yergin for Hillcrest. So it's 2-1 Aiken. Cheatham keeps it alive. Nice work for the senior from Hillcrest.
Tyler Smith, that was the second time she had tried to just tip that over, and the second time it worked.
3-1 Aiken. Coach Esposito, the team that has started on the court left has won every set.
You know, it's amazing how mental this sport is, because that happens all the time in this game of volleyball. That, you know, it's not the side. It's just this mentality that people get, and so if we do go a fifth game, I guarantee people will be fighting to be on that side, because if they win, if Aiken wins on that side, then somebody will be fighting to try to get over there.
They set it for Dix. She pushes it back to Cheatham. Now Mosley, Mabry is there. Dix with a chance.
Yeah. She has a nice line shot right at the 7th grade. Allison Witten.
Yeah, she went right at that 7th grader.
Yeah.
4-2. The lead is for Aiken. They trail in the overall match 2-1. Good recovery back there by Tyler Smith in the back row for Aiken. Smith bumps it ahead. They set Dix. Smith, they'll feed Dix again. Dix. Bringing the power.
Yeah, wow. She showed her power on that one. It bounced right off of Hillcrest player Maddie Palmer, and it went all the way into the stands.
Mosley picks up the point for Hillcrest.
They're having a question about that, because it looked like it was blocked out. So I'm not exactly sure what the referees are going to talk to each other to see what the line judge saw. Yep, and it was blocked out. Hillcrest didn't get that point.
That was a good call by the officials, because I thought that was a point for Hillcrest.
Yes.
A much-needed point for the Rams. 5-3, they trail with Mosley at the line. 5-4 now. Aiken leading by 1. Mosley. Nice serve. Outside for Aiken with Tyler Smith over there. No, actually, that was Thielen. Big point again from Maddie Palmer.
Yeah, Maddie Palmer answering back to get the point for Hillcrest. Sydney Mosley to serve.
Thielen chases it down. Good chance here for Hillcrest. Nice set. Palmer goes easy. Now Dix. Thunder.
Tasha Dix has a long list of awards to her name as being the 4A All-Region Player of the Year 2011-2012 for Region 5 that we're in.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
But it's a point for Hillcrest.
Did they call her in the net?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. That was a great, obviously showing off a lot of power, but she hit the net in the meantime. And Aiken is questioning that call. And Tasha shaking her head, knowing that she felt like that was a bad call. But can't argue with the refs.
We are tied 6-6 now. Set it, Dix.
Oh, Tasha hit it so hard that time that she caused the antenna to come down.
But again, she got into the net, I believe.
Yes, yeah, it hit the antenna. So that's why it popped off and hit the antenna. So that ball ended up being out, and Hillcrest gets the point.
The Aiken student body, they like that. Natasha breaking some equipment, and that gets the student body happy. You see Kim Lorick, the official there, getting it straightened out.
Yeah.
7-6, Hillcrest with the lead, and the young 7th grader at the line. Oh, just inside the line, Alex Mariona.
That was a nice spot, right close to the line, and Anna Tova watched that hit the floor thinking the ball might have been going out, but it wasn't.
That's Kaylin Amick actually serving for Hillcrest, number 12, not the 7th grader. Allison Witten, number 10. Here's Dix. She eases up.
She's placing it, yeah. She was trying to place it on that one, but Hillcrest returning it.
Mosley. Now they'll set Mariana.
Sitting it long. And she was off of her footwork there. She was off. The set went long, and she tried to recover it, but it was unable. She was unable to do that.
Maddie Palmer. Boy, has she just been really outstanding.
Yes, and she is only a junior.
Yeah.
So she will be back next year if they make it back to the state finals, but she'll be back for Hillcrest again.
9-7, Hillcrest leads by 2. Tovo picked up by Trockey. But Mosley too late to react. What was the call?
They called a lift on the setter. So Aiken not liking that call. They've had a couple of calls there that have cost them a couple of points.
Well, they set Cheatham in the middle. Yes.
Nice.
Oh!
Hillcrest is on fire now. Aiken called the timeout.
Gaia Cheatham. The way that she can just alter her swing in midair, that's a big asset to have.
Yes, she is a really nice player. Cheatham, she's a senior 5'10" middle hitter, but she jumps higher than a 5'10" athlete. I mean, she has a really nice jump and puts a nice hit on the ball.
11-7 is the score. Hillcrest leading. If they win this set, it's all over. They will take home their 2nd consecutive state championship and their 4th in school history. Aiken trying to push this to a 5th and decisive set. That would be a race to 15.
And you know, Lynn Abbott has been there since 1980, and this will be her 4th. If they win tonight, this will be her 4th.
Point for Aiken.
Anatovo just placing the ball in a nice little spot.
And that's huge for the Hornets, so they can get back on service. And it will be Mabry back there.
Hillcrest caught off guard by the libero, Taylor Mabry for Aiken. She dug the ball and sent it over on the first ball, and Hillcrest was not ready for that.
11-9 now. Hillcrest still leading. They set Cheatham. Aiken now. Outside, nice block. Combo over there. Cheatham and Callie Yearden.
That was a great block. Hillcrest serving it in the net. They can't afford to make these kind of errors. This is such a close game. It's a high stress level game. Missing your serve, you can't do it.
Rachel Joyce puts it in. It's a 2-point Hillcrest lead, 12-10. Nice work by Sydney Mosley. It's 13-10 now.
Sydney Mosley just putting it in place on that ball.
Hillcrest won the first set, 25-23. Aiken the second, 25-14. Hillcrest the third, 25-14. And Hillcrest leads here in the fourth, 13-10. Cheatham.
Oh, yeah, wow. I was surprised that she didn't call that. I thought maybe that might have been a double on the setter. Needless to say, Hillcrest won the ball.
14-10. Amick serving. Slaps it over.
In.
That's an ace.
Aiken watched that ball hit the floor. They must have thought it was going out, but they just watched it hit the floor right on the line.
15-10. Hillcrest. They want Tovo. Nope. Yes. There goes that antenna again, and it's point Aiken.
Well, Aiken gets the ball on that. That antenna is not, it must have not got completely put back on the last time.
(15-14), and now Aiken serving. Anna Tovo, one of their superstars, just a junior, 5'11". Here's Tovo, nicely picked up by Hillcrest. Here's a chance though for Aiken. They'll set a play. Nope. They send it over on the 2-ball. Palmer. Nope. Give that credit to Callie Yearden, the sophomore. These young guns have been huge for Lynn Avant today.
They are super excited. Getting pumped up as they take the lead.
16-11 with Cheatham at the line. Dix.
Tasha laying off, and that was very smart of her. She laid off and just tapped it right in.
16-12. Aiken trying to mount a comeback to push this to a fifth and final set. Oh, nice throw over by Hillcrest. We'll set it outside Mosley. Aiken is there to respond. Aiken wants Dix. Nicely done, Natasha Dix.
Yeah, now they have Tasha in the front row, so Aiken needs to use that to their advantage. And if Hillcrest wants to win it, they're going to have to stop her.
Yeah.
Nice. That was a nice return by Aiken as well.
Mosley. They go middle this time. Aiken cannot get to it. Point for Hillcrest.
Callie Yearden, the sophomore that you just mentioned earlier.
17-13 now. 4-point Hillcrest lead. Mosley will be serving.
And they got Maddie Palmer back in the front row again. She's done a nice job for Hillcrest tonight.
Tyler Smith over on that corner for Aiken. Look at there. How about the play today of Maddie Palmer?
Yes.
This junior has really, I mean, this combination of Palmer and Mosley.
They are a strong team. Both teams are very strong. This is definitely a good match. And everybody is putting it out there and playing really well. They've got some strong outside hitters on both teams.
Timeout taken. 18-13 is your score here in the fourth set. Hillcrest leads 2-1, looking to close out Aiken here. They have a 5-point lead, but Aiken very much still alive. Aiken will have on their front line Courtney Law, and this is coming left to right. Courtney Law, Natasha Dix, and Emily Thielen. For Hillcrest, it looks like it's going to be from left to right. Maddie Palmer Callie Yeargan and Alex Mariana. Point for Hillcrest.
Maddie Palmer playing it off Walker's hands for Aiken.
19-13. Mosley. Outside, nicely done. Aiken and Tyler Smith.
Mosley ended up being out of place right there on her defense.
Yeah, Coach Avant comes over to tell her.
And I think she knew that she was wrong as well, because she talking to her teammates, telling them that. So now they have to return this, but Aiken gets the serve now.
Emily Thielen.
Nice serve. Emily Thielen.
19-15, just a 4-point Hillcrest lead. Deep ball, too strong, point Hillcrest. They've got 20. Hillcrest needs 5 more points. Serving will be the sophomore, Kaylin Amick, very reliable back there. Are they going to set Dix? No, they go with Tyler Smith, and she answers the call. So Natasha Dix will be serving. Aiken trailing by 4. 20-16 is the lead for Hillcrest. Dix puts a good ball into play. Mariana. Too strong for Aiken. Point Hillcrest. 4 points away from the second consecutive state championship. 21-16 is the score. Courtney Trocchi at the line. One of the few seniors on this roster.
Nice play by the libero, Courtney Trocchi.
Nice play by Trocchi, but Palmer cannot keep it off the tape.
And I thought Hillcrest had been under the net anyways, but I think it had already happened before. So Aiken gets the point.
Aiken still with plenty of chances. We'll see if they'll set Cheatham. Nope. They'll send it over off of Mosley. Tovo pushes it over. Palmer. They'll set Cheatham here. Denied.
Smith.
Big point for Aiken. Mosley, but Dix is there. Here's Tovo. Yes!
Fighting back now. They are fighting back.
The Aiken Hornets stinging back. They only trail by 2. Timeout taken. That's Lynn Avant. That's a good timeout for Coach.
Yes, definitely. This would have been a perfect time for her to call it. And she's a little fired up right now with her team, telling them, I'm sure, the errors that they've just made. They've caused a couple of errors that they really can't afford. This is a tight match. And if they want to win it, they can win it right now in 4 instead of going a 5th game. They have to get it back.
Now, is it already predetermined if we do go 5th set that Hillcrest will be on side left, or that they get to choose?
Whoever wins the serve can choose if they want to serve or to receive, and the other team gets to pick if they want side. So if the other team decides to give the serve, if they win the coin toss and they decide to give the serve, then they can pick the side. So you can pick the side or the serve when you win the coin toss in the 5th game.
Palmer.
Yes.
Boy, has Maddie come to play. Maddie Palmer.
Again, they've been questioning a lot of calls in this 4th game, but I mean, they've got all these great refs out there. I just don't see them making these mistakes.
Maddie Palmer got up this morning and said, people are going to remember my name after today. Mosley.
Yes.
Just inside.
Courtney Trock, a great libero. She just had a great dig to be able to allow Mosley to get that great hit. So right now they're stepping ahead.
23-19. And it is Maddie Palmer serving. Dix handles. They cannot set Natovo. It is championship point. One more, and Hillcrest has won back-to-back state champions.
And last year it went 5 games. So if this is 4, then they get it in 4.
Palmer. Dix has it. They'll set Natovo. Aiken needs her. They get her.
That's Tyler, actually. That's Tyler Smith.
Yeah, you're right. Number 8. Yeah, Tyler Smith.
She got
that is right.
On the outside.
Now Aiken really needs a run here.
Yeah, they do. And
they cannot make a mistake.
No, and Hillcrest they need them to make a mistake, or they just got to win this point right here.
They set to Cheatham. Yeah. There it is. Hillcrest back-to-back state championships. And it's number 4 for the legendary Lynn Avant. And the young guns for Hillcrest, led by Maddie Palmer, the junior, Kaylin Amick, the sophomore, Callie Yeargan, the sophomore, and the serving specialist out of the 7th grade, Allison Witten, and big play by the seniors. You can't say enough about Sydney Mosley and Kia Cheatham. And how about the last point being won by the seniors? She'll remember that the rest of her life.
Yes, Mosley got the game point, and then Cheatham got the final point. So they did a great job tonight in their match. And Hillcrest now storming the court. They're all their fans coming out to congratulate them in their state championship, 2nd in a row.
But hats off to Melinda Young and her squad. Melinda, a great coach. She had a great team this year. Always represents with the utmost of professionalism, and you've got to feel for those seniors across the way, but you know Aiken will be back.
Yes, yeah, and this was their 3rd time in a row
being
in the state championship, and they won it in 2010 and lost to Hillcrest, who won it last year, and Hillcrest wins it again now in 2012.
We'll have the presentations of the trophies. Hillcrest wins 4-1 over the Aiken Hornets, claiming their 2nd state championship in as many years.
Thank you.
Same here. I enjoyed it.
I appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the floor for the award ceremony.
Thank you.
Presenting silver medals to Aiken High School, our principal Garen Coker and athletics director Carrie Johnson. Number 2, Natasha Dix. Number 3, Taylor Mabry. Number 4, Brittany Cron. Number 5, Olivia Viscus. Number 6, Courtney Law. Number 7, Hannah Mitchell. Taylor, and Logan Mooney. Assistant coaches, Tina Metcalf, Mindy Sally, Sherry Ferguson, and Michael Seralta. And head coach, Lynn Avant.
There you have it. Lynn Avant, the head coach for the Hillcrest Rams, celebrating back-to-back state championships. And the state title will stay in the upstate as Hillcrest knocks off Aiken 3-1 here in Lexington, South Carolina at White Knoll High School. What a championship run for the Hillcrest Rams, and a great season as well for the Aiken Hornets, led by head coach Melinda Young. That's going to do it for the 2012 edition of the state championships here on the SCHSL network. For our entire production crew, for my broadcast partner, Coach Cindy Robarge Esposito, we want to thank everyone at White Knoll High School, and with the South Carolina High School League, Jerome Singleton, the commissioner, and Associate Commissioner Drew Nix. For everyone, I am Birch Antley saying so long. We'll see you next time here on the South Carolina High School League Network.